Hi, this is Lena Darnay, and today we're going to look at how to embed interactive elements into Canvas pages or anywhere that uses the Canvas Rich Content Editor. For today, I've created a module called Embedded Elements, and we're going to start by using an embedded activity in a Canvas page. When I click into the Canvas page and click Edit to add more content, it will default take me to our traditional rich content editor experience. This is this text box here where you can type elements, embed, and this is where we're going to embed our elements, our activities right here. So the first thing to know that might be a little different is that we're going to have to click out of the rich content editor experience and switch over to the HTML editor. Now you can see a little bit of behind the scenes what Canvas is doing in that rich content editor by coding what you type there and making the HTML side of things work. We would use embed codes from external tools. And I'm going to show you a few of my favorite, but there are tons of things out there that you can embed using an embed code. One of the ones I like is a graphing calculator. This is great for secondary, maybe 6th through 12th grade. It's called Desmos, just desmos.com. There's tons of stuff here. Don't forget to go and check out the teacher activities. These are really well done, and the learning area where you can learn about all the different elements. But for right now, we're just going to start graphing. There are tons of awesome graphs that they could make. Just taking a look over here at the 3 little lines, here's some of the awesome graphs they could do. So this will really scale up from basic algebra with slope to calculus and beyond. But for now, we're just going to do this simple graph. And on the website, you could send the kids to this website and they could do their calculations of slope. Right, and then here's the graph, so we could talk about that, or they could change the variables and they could look at how that changes the line. And this is fine as is, sending them to a website. However, sometimes when they leave the Canvas environment, then they start going everywhere and they get lost and are watching Fortnite videos on YouTube within the first 5 minutes. So keeping them in the Canvas environment might be a better way to do this. So the little share graph up here, if I click that button, it's going to give me a straight link. Again, I could just send them out to the website, or I could export the image. So this might be a way if your kids do something and you want them to save that as a screen grab and then upload it to Canvas as an assignment, they could do that. Or we can click this embed code, and that's what we're looking at today. So if I click embed, there's that magic code. I don't have to know anything about coding except to copy that code and come back to Canvas and paste it right there in the HTML editor side of a content editor. Now when I switch back, my Desmos line is right there. So I could have my kids see this line, and any point along the line, it's an interactive line. So you could ask them questions about this particular graph, and they would be able to see it right here within Canvas. Now there's so much more on Desmos that you could do, but I just want to show you that you can embed things right there into the rich content editor by using that HTML editor side. Now if I got the wrong one or I didn't want that embedded anymore, I can put my cursor right in front of it and then just delete it. So I use the delete key to delete that whole element. Something else you could try embedding, if you like physics, simulation, science, math, these great interactive simulations from PhET from the University of Colorado at Boulder are so fun. Here's a couple of sims that you could look at. Let's just pick one about fractions inequality. And you'll notice right away, here's an embed code. So if I take this and copy this code down here, and I come back to Canvas, go to my HTML editor side, paste that in, switch back. Now my kids will be able to interact with that simulation without leaving the Canvas environment. So it's going to load right here. My kids can play with this a little bit. They can do this game. I can go to level 1. Now my kids are working on fractions. I can balance it out. Check. Yay! Okay, there I go. So now I'm doing some practicing. What this won't do is it's not going to save this data. You won't be able to score this and put it in as an assignment or grade. But what I could do is instead of putting it in a page where my students don't have a chance to reply back to me, is I could embed this into the rich content editor of an assignment and ask my students that once they've played this game, to report back to me what they liked about it, what they did well on, what they were confused on, so then they could give that back to me. I could even embed this into a quiz question and then ask them to share with me the results of different simulations. So this is a really cool one. Make sure that you check out phet.colorado.edu. This one has some great interactive simulations the kids can play in right inside of Canvas. And again, these are all free. You embed them using the embed code. But there are also embed codes on things like Padlets or even a stream you could have embedded right in there. The options are really wide with embedding. All you need is that embed code. So you're going to look for that // or the word embed, and then you paste that in Canvas to the HTML editor side of a rich content editor screen. So that could be in a discussion, a quiz, a page, an assignment. Anytime you see this toolbox and this down here, look for the HTML editor side of things, and then you can paste those embed codes right there. Thanks, guys, so much. Have fun putting new stuff into your Canvas experience.